Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Tasya Javanika Ateta. On this occasion, I will explain about the material meeting 12. The material is about stages in learning acquisition. Stages in learning acquisition is the process of acquiring language unconsciously. Language acquisition usually occurs during childhood or we are familiar with the fluency of the first language, and there are 5 times period according to Stern and Stern theory. He sees development as scanning 5 time periods. One he calls preliminary stages, and the other 4 he calls period and numbers them 1 to 4. The first is preliminary stage. Preliminary stage is the stage where children imitate any words they hear in unintelligible babbling. While there is no language during the first year, Stern sees it as an important precursor for later acquisition. There are 3 major activities during this year. The first is babbling, imitation or echo babbling, and the last is rudimentary understanding. The first is babbling. Babbling occurs because the child is innately disposed or programmed to babble. The second is the child's imitation or echo babbles are also the result of an impulse or innate disposition. This activity also allows the child to practice speech. And the third is rudimentary understanding. Rudimentary understanding refers to the child's response to certain utterances, such as waving as bye-bye. This act do not show understanding of the structure of language, but only an association of a sound or set of sounds with certain action and context. Next is the first period. The first period of language acquisition is the child acquires a small number of sounds with special meaning which express the ideas of an entire sentence, but without understanding the grammars. This period begins when the child consciously produces a word with meaning. Then, when it ends, the second will begin with the child's rapid development of vocabulary. Next is the second period. At this period, the child begins to understand that everything has a name, which will then be obtained as information, and begins to pronounce the first multi-words with hesitation. Next is the third period. In this period, the sentence become well-formed and children are able to form a whole sentence consists of the object and object. And the last is the fourth period. The fourth period stage of language acquisition is the telegraphy stage. This stage contains many 3 and 4 word sentences. Some examples of sentences in the telegraphic stage are "Mommy eat carrot," or "What's her name?" and "He is playing ball." During this stage, a child's vocabulary expands from 50 words up to 13,000 words. To conclude, learning acquisition has 5 stages, namely preliminary, first period, second period, third period, and fourth period. The preliminary stage for the children at the age of 0 to until 1 year, and the first period for children at the age of 1 until 1.5 years. The second period for the children at the age 1.5 until 2 years, and the third period for the children at the age 2 until 2.5 years, and the fourth for the children at the age 2.5 years to until 6 years and until now. Each child will continue to improve their level of learning acquisition to communicate with each other. These stages will also develop following the age in accordance with the level in children. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.